Hey there everyone, welcome to this video. This is Dawn Del Vecchio with a second installment on our Thailand series. So if you haven't watched my first Thailand introduction, you can check the link below. I'll put it wherever you're watching this, somewhere it'll be there. But just a brief recap, I have a long-standing relationship with the beautiful culture, people, and kingdom of Thailand. And this year, or this coming year, 2025, I will be hosting this will be my third retreat in Thailand, this time in the south, at a beautiful beach resort right on the ocean. So I'm really excited about this. I curate very small, very creative, sacred, transformational experiences for women in the context of a retreat. So the link for the information to that is also somewhere connected with this video. But in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Thai people. The Thai people are it's a beautiful culture. They call Thailand the land of smiles for a reason, because the Thai people are smiley. They're smiley, friendly, and gracious. As a primarily Buddhist country, there is a quality of live and let live. There's a quality of what they call jai yen yin, keep the heart cool. Just stay middle ground. Some of the Buddhist principles of being peaceful, of allowing others to do them while they do their own thing. This is part and parcel to the Thai culture. There's another term called grenjai, which is it's kind of like civility. There's a quality to the people there that's very chill, very polite. The word supap also comes to mind, another Thai word, politeness, respectfulness. And the Thais greet each other with what's called a Y. And a Y is where you put your hands together, and depending on the level of respect you're showing to the other person, you're either kind of going to nose, forehead, or top of head to greet them. And it's a really beautiful way to have a dignified, kind greeting. And there's more I teach and share with people who are coming to my retreat about when to why, when not to why, who to why to, etc. That's not important for this video. But the why is the traditional greeting. And the Thai people, again, they're very, very civil, very polite, very calm. Keep the heart cool, keep yourself comportment, energy, let other people do their thing. So that makes for a very safe country for women. I have traveled all over that country over the course of 25 years, mostly alone, and have found that the Thai people are absolutely gracious and welcoming for the most part. The only place where there's been exceptions to that are areas of particular heavy tourism, where sometimes you find some Thais who are, we could say, jaded. Now, the Thais began their culture as we know it in the first kingdom that's called Sukhothai, which translates to the dawn of happiness. So you can imagine that really resonates with me, because this dawn finds a lot of happiness in Thailand. And Sukhothai was located in the central plains where there's water and good fertile ground. And the ruins of that great culture are now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the Thai people themselves are from a group called the Thai, T-A-I, rather than T-H-A-I. And they are related also to the Lao people from the country of Laos, very close to them. And they came down from the central area, or the southern central area of China, a long time ago, a couple thousand years ago, maybe less than that. I didn't do any research on the specifics. But gradually over time, they developed their own culture, which is very, very rich. Yes, it's deeply Buddhist, but there's also a sense of animism and the honoring of the spirits of the land, the honoring of Mother Earth. Mea Torani is one way she is called. The honoring of the Naga beings, the guardian beings of Earth, and really the honoring of the ancestors as well. Although they don't say that specifically, there's a quality of respect that that transcends the immediacy of, let's say, the Buddhist temple, or what they call a wat. And maybe I'll talk more about those in another video, but the entire fabric makes for a place that's very welcoming. And I think that is definitely a part of why Thailand is such a popular tourist destination. Now, there are other things which I'll talk about in other videos. The obvious, the extraordinary beaches, the food, world-class cuisine. And if you think you love Thai food in your home country, you have something to look forward to. It's world-class cuisine, from street food to the royal Thai cuisine. Absolutely gobstoppingly delicious for all parts of your taste buds, all parts of your tongue and your mouth. And the massages as well, the beauty of the people, all of that is part and parcel. So one other thing I wanted to just share, though, in this video is, before we get into those sort of details, is a little bit more about India's artistic legacy in the region. Now, Thailand is a unique country because it has, in that whole region of Southeast Asia, it has never been colonized by a Western culture. And the quote-unquote colonization, I would say cultural influence of both India and China, because Southeast Asia is between the two and they've been deeply, historically, for thousands of years, influenced by both, Thailand was not formally colonized, but rather there was a gradual, through trade, a gradual influence. And so the Thai culture is strongly influenced by Buddhism and Hinduism from India. Now, you kind of have to look a little bit to see the Hindu influences. You have to kind of know what you're looking at. But once you do, it's easy to spot. And if you're not into these sort of cultural things, I'm not going to keep this too long. But suffice it to say that when you go to a Buddhist temple, what you will find is extraordinary art. You will find such exotic beauty, from the wall paintings on the temples that, in the Vihar, in the assembly halls, that show the lives of the Buddha, or the Buddha's last incarnation as the Buddha, or his lives before, to the carvings, to the ornate spires, to the gilded decor. There's just so much to see at a Thai Wat, W-A-T, which means a Buddhist temple complex. That it would take, I've written articles on it back when I was a writer in Thailand. It would take a while to spell that all out. But it is a beautiful experience to even go to one Wat and just to get the feel of what it's like in these welcoming, lighthearted, open places where you might hear temple bells or see figurines in meditating in the sculpted to meditate in the forest, or big dragon serpent beings, or ponds, or great Buddha figurines, or ancient trees, or little sometimes there's fairs and food and opportunities to make offerings of flowers and incense and candles, and just a host and diversity of experiences, even in one temple or Wat. So all of that is a big part of what makes the Thai culture so unique. And as I touched on, the Thais were never colonized by a Western culture. So to their west, the country, and the south, Malaysia, Burma, were colonized by the British, and of course farther afield, India as well. And to the east, all of those countries were called French Indochina. So Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, those were all colonized by the French. But Thailand has never been colonized by a Western country during that great period of time, great meaning large, of colonization. So there is something very unique about the culture in which you don't get it's not even an overlay anymore, because colonization has gone away. But you could say an overlay, or perhaps an underlay, of either British culture or French culture. It's not there. Is there Western influence? Yes, of course. We live in an international planet right now. We're all connected. But there is a purity to the Thai culture that you can experience when you're there in certain areas. Not everywhere. If you just go as a tourist, you don't necessarily see that. But it is possible to get the sense of the way they have. The Thai people are the Thai people. And by the way, just to wrap this up, Thailand means land of the free. And you may know that Thailand used to be called Siam, or Siam is how they would say it. But they changed that to the land of the free. And I truly feel and know, after 25 years of coming and going and living there part of the time too, that that is an accurate description of the people. Not just free as in, we're, kind of forcing their freedom in your face. No, it's the other kind of free. I'm free to be me, you're free to be you. As long as there's respect, as long as there's kindness, politeness, there's a freedom and spaciousness there to really enjoy the culture, to meet and interface with the people without feeling like you're being hustled or harassed or any of that stuff. So that's been my experience, and I'm happy to share that with you. And I do hope, if this resonates and you are interested in having a deep, immersive Sacred Sister experience, that you go ahead and check out the link for the retreat itself in February 24th through March 2nd. Well, March 3rd we check out. And either way, thank you for watching. Sending you lots of love from my home here in the United States, not the land of smiles, although I will be there in a couple months. Thank you for watching.